right. He goes to 13 under par and in very good shape. Back to 9.
Just a little left for Thomas to complete a 65 2-foot par. 2-putt par, I should say. So
that's
gains ground on Johnson.
That's a big 2-putt. That's 2 pars. That 9 there doubled his quota.
You know, you look at the way Thomas has played. He entered first in the points. He finished tied for 49th at Northern Trust, where Dustin Johnson blew away the field. Dropped 1 spot to second. Entered the BMW. Second, finished tied for 25th. He's been waiting for his A game here, and he's still right there. Just 3 back, solo second. DeChambeau coming home at 18, and that is another one of those bizarre shots that we've seen in the Bermuda this week. Another one there at 18, like we kind of saw Rory hit earlier in the week. At the 9th, Schaufelle.
6 iron here. Little helping breeze from the right. 211 front edge.
Loading, guys. In the bunker.
And it is in the bunker.
Probably will be able to manage that. He's got room there. That bunker on the other side, though, that's another story.
Schaufelle got out of the gates, 2 birdies in the first 3 holes. Has been kind of hanging on since with all pars. It's Dustin Johnson.
Feels like an important shot for him, Roger.
Well, got to kind of steady himself, doesn't he? Needs to hit a solid one, make a good swing. 6 iron here. A little left of the hole, trying to cut.
It's going to be in Justin Thomas territory. That will be a tough one again, as DJ, who had gone through a span of 4 holes with 3 birdies, suddenly finds himself reeling with back-to-back bogeys. That means everybody's been moving up. Thomas, Schaufelle, and Rahm at the Tour Championship. 7% saves this week.
Yeah,
Xander Schaufelle.
Fabulous bunker player. He hit a couple really close-in ones yesterday with all kinds of spin. Didn't need to have all that magic here.
Yeah, this is certainly doable. Deep bunker, but still got room to work with here.
And that ought to be 8 for 8.
Like that.
Yep.
Well, he is some kind of good out of the sand.
We couldn't even jinx him.
No, I was bragging on him this morning to a guy looking at the hole location on 13. That is such a good shot. He put the perfect amount of side action on that. You watch that club face will never turn over. You got to almost, you'd almost screw the heel open before you'd let the toe turn over.
Back at the 10th for Morikawa in his birdie attempt. Morikawa working on a bogey-free round, 3 under after the wild ride yesterday of a 67. 5th ranked player in the world in his first Tour Championship, coming off his first major title. That should be a par for Morikawa to stay at 15 under, 5 back. We go back to 9, and this is going to get the full-on attention of the Johnson brothers here, Raj.
As it should. Now, this putt is in many ways reminiscent of the putt Rahm had last Sunday in Chicago. It's going to putt to a point where it goes over the ridge. It doesn't have as much break as Rahm's did, but speed certainly an issue. It's quick from back here.
A little shorter than Rahm's putt. That was 66 feet. This will be a 57-footer for DJ coming up at 9. In the meantime, up a hole at the 10th. Nota for Justin Thomas.
Got a great look here from 112. Got to carry it in that 108 region. If he wants to get it really tight, got to take a little hop forward.
He's got a nice backstop behind him.
Easy if it's just a bit. He's going to need some backspin.
That's not what he was hoping for.
Yep. Knows he should have gotten it closer.
The guy sitting down on the truck.
And back at the 9th for this 57-foot 1-inch putt for Dustin. Make percentage is 2%. It's about the same when he made that long putt to get into the playoff with Rahm last week. is well right all the way and carrying some speed.
Oh, man, that is going to be a tough putt coming back up the hill, only because it will be to avoid 3 straight bogeys. It's not an overly difficult putt, probably a right center putt.
This is the point of this championship, Zing, where you just kind of you wonder what's going on inside of his head. Nothing seems to faze him, but kind of be spinning a little bit here. And this was the putt last week that we're referring to at Olympia Fields, up and over the ridge. He needed birdie to tie Rahm and get into a playoff. Double breaker coming back to the left at the end, just banged right into the middle of the stick. But not to be this time here at the 9th, and now he's got this par putt to avoid, as you said, Zing. 3 straight bogeys to make the turn.
Yeah, I'm surprised DJ didn't leave the flag stick in either. But they both left it in last week, Rahm and DJ.
Well, this will show you a lot of where Dustin's psyche is right now, if he's able to bang this home.
Yeah, I think this is, one of those moments that we're going to look back on and say, hey, David alluded to it, that little tough patch it seems like you always have to suffer through unless you run away and win by 11 like you did a few weeks ago. And this is where you really have to battle yourself and convince yourself, I've made thousands of these.
Where you have to stay in the moment, isn't it? I mean, you can't let a bogey the last 2 holes in your head, this and that. You're facing a putt. It's going to break whatever way you've ascertained, and go ahead and make a confident stroke.
Roger would make a great sports psychologist.
He would, and he's right. DJ did just that. Big putt.
That's gnarly, isn't it?
Yes, it is. DJ comes back after drifting it.
Morikawa, par 3, this 4 par. Oh, yeah, curls that one in. Nicely done.
Tony Helms puts you at 180, so these guys are expecting right in that area of 8 to 10 yards of hurt here. Do not want to be in the bunker short. This is on a very nice line.
That was a pretty swing. Half a club too much, maybe.
Oh man, I hit that nice.
Yeah, you did. You got it alive for the miss hit.
Well, yeah, I could have died.
And in his hand, David, so sort of expecting that 185 to 190 number. I think Thomas hit it so good it just pierced right through the wind.
Little short backswing and drives with his lower half.
Beautiful draw, headed on a good line as well.
Gorgeous shot. Boy, dropped that one at the last. That's got a sting.
Well, Raj, what do we have here for Xander at 10?
Well, he's got 110 yards left of the hole from the pine straw underneath some trees here. Has an open shot, but has a sprinkler or irrigation control box immediately ahead of him. Not exactly in his line, but close. And so he asked for relief and was denied.
That's a surprise.
Yeah, Raj, you surprised?
A little bit. I would have thought it was close enough that it might be granted. Okay, made good contact, just left of the hole. Nice shot.
Yeah, giving himself a chance.
That's a fine shot from out of there. Take another look at it.
Yeah, from the other side, from this angle, looks like his club head's going to hit it, but it was close. Now Dustin from the rough.
95. Little knuckly looking. See if this will bound up over the ridge.
Yeah, he's hit a number of these bomb and gouge shots this week, Raj. He's hole high.
As much trouble as he had off the tee the first couple of days, he's still the best he's ever been.
Look at the back nine scoring. Xander Schaufelle, the best this week. 7 under on the back nine. Best in the field. Dustin Johnson, pretty good, you would imagine, as well.
I was going to say the best he's ever been in accuracy is this season. Top 100 for Dustin Johnson.
Here's Rory at the long par 4 14th, 535 yards. It is downhill off the tee.
Lovely shape to this pin. It's all the way in the back right corner of this tee shot on 8, probably, and this one right here. It's about as scary as it gets for a PGA Tour player.
Tony got off to a rough start. Bogey the first 3 holes of the day, even since 4 under for the championship.
Oh yeah, that's a fantastic shot.
That's the way you play it. Boy, the contenders love that. In just a little bit. Only 1 ball in the water so far at 15, but we have a lot of passers-by to go. So there's the 15th up ahead.
And Justin Thomas just a little on the long side.
Yeah, he's got to come over a little nose sticking out of the left center section of this green, which is to Thomas's right. And it's going to kick some break and some speed into this putt. When he was evaluating it, he was trying to see the last sort of 6 to 8 feet, which is basically going to be coming in the very side door of the hole. So look how far right out he's aiming, David.
Yeah, he's aiming it way out there. But, you know, he's 3 back. 9 holes to play, or 8 holes to play, and he's really got to start making at least one of these. You could have picked an easier one.
Yeah, much easier. There's quite a few more of those on this green.
Just outside the right. And comes up shy. To the 12th.
Colin Morikawa positioned perfectly left side of the fairway. Hole location cut just over the bunker on the right. Holding the finish like he likes it. Well, that's pretty good. Just under 10 feet down the hill, moving to his right. Good look at birdie there. We go back to 10.
And Dustin Johnson came out of the rough to this spot. Has a crack at one, Raj.
Downhiller here, but and it's going to go to his right, but it almost looks to me in the area of the cup as though it may sort of straighten up.
We got double boxes, upper left, Rahm for birdie at 11.
Dustin's got to be smart here because that putt can get away from him as well. Everybody's missed the putt that DJ has to the right. And a couple guys blasted it about 5 feet by.
And Rahm is going to stay at 14 under. Here comes DJ.
Yeah, he just limped it down there just like he's supposed to. Still got past the hole.
So a par to start this back 9 at East Lake. For the 22-time PGA Tour winner who's won every time in his PGA Tour career, 13 straight seasons. We talked about the consistency of DJ's career, which is amazing. 12 straight Tour championships that he's qualified in, and finally trying to finish the deal. Stays 3 up on Justin Thomas, who's over at 11.
And this one for par. And you got to think, Dan, with the final few holes to play, that I mean, that 15 million it's a very big number.
It's a factor. There's no doubt about it. You guys played this game for a living. Yes, it's great to have beautiful trophies and a trophy like the FedEx Cup, but it matters. It's big stuff to these guys, as Xander Schaufelle is over here at the 10th for birdie.
And this putt actually works away from him a little bit. Goes slightly downhill, and I think it may try to die just right.
Wow, surprised by that.
Never got going.
That fainted off the face, didn't it?
Wow. A little shock to the system for Schaufelle. As we go back to 14 and see if McIlroy can make this for birdie. Make the trip home to see his young daughter Poppy Kennedy a little sweeter. Not to be there. So he'll stay at 10 under, 2 under on the day. And back to 10 for Schaufelle to remain bogey free. Gotta have it.
It really does. It's to remain 4 back. It's pretty straight. I think it might go a little right. This could be an inside left center job here for Schaufelle. He's been the best all week on the greens. Ooh, beauty.
Got it in. So he stays at 16 under. He'll go to 11. We'll go to 12.
Justin Thomas, important tee shot here, Noda. He going with less than driver. If you put the ball in the fairway, this is a birdie hole.
Yes, very, very similar to the 10th. It's been a little mix of both. He's found the fairway once and missed it the other. This should be okay. It's got to hold up just a bit.
Oh, it just gets through and nestles down. All right, up at the green, Morikawa. Birdie putt here to get to 16 under, Mark.
Downhill, fast, bleeding right.
All right, back at 11.
And we should find Xander Schaufelle back on the tee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps back. 184 yards, the 11th today.
And from the tee, it looks like they barely got the flagstick onto the front of the green.
Yeah, it's almost still on the tee.
Little gentle breeze against 7-iron here. Boy, it's a pretty good looking shot.
Pretty.
Yes.
These guys are just peppering it. Perfect conditions. Take a look at that one again. Beautiful little draw. 184 yards, 7-iron. Just judged perfectly. Now, DJ.
And he too has 7-iron out. It's hit much higher. Shape left to right and a little right of the hole.
Not
beautiful. That's the right side of the hole to be on.
Wrong with that.
He is still got control, David.
Over at 15, this was just earlier. We saw Tony Finau come in with this beautiful tee shot that kind of banked its way left to right, close to the hole. And yeah, you can make a 2 at 15 if you're bold. And Finau picks up just his second birdie of the day, his first since the par 5, 6th after that rough start that we talked about. Now back on the tee is McIlroy, 5-iron.
Asking for it